God sent his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives.
Hello, welcome all new subscribers. I figured what I'd do at the beginning of this one is I would show you my pretty card. And Liz sent that one. And inside of it, it says, Dear Sandy, thank you again for the adorable little doll. My granddaughter, Carly, loves it. She plays with it all the time. She will definitely be loved. Much thanks, love, Liz. P.S. This card reminds me of you and Mama Cat. I can see how Mama Cat coming and taking over the quilts. Well, we're going to hang that on my window over here. Alright. Now, if you want, anybody else wants one of these, or if you want a template of this, then what I want you to do is send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. Now on any one of the envelopes, don't matter, if you put which one you want right here, then I will draw it out and send it to you. I don't have any more stamps, so I can't get no more stamps right now. I still have a few envelopes and all, so we could do it that way. And I will draw this out. Just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. Not only will it protect you guys from somebody getting your address, but it would make it better so nobody can get it. You know what can you understand what I'm saying? I think it would be safer that way. So, now, all my information is at the very end of the video. You know, where it goes off. So, there's where you can find all that information. Now, let's go with this. Now, and I'll say you 64:6. But we are all as unclean things, and all our righteousness are filthy rags. And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have been taken away. When you die, you're forgotten about. I mean, think about it. The people that was, let's say, before your time, do you know who they are? No. Everything has been faded away. Your righteousness, you can try to be righteous all you want, but everything is filthy rags. The rags. Everything is rags. Okay? Now, I was saying something about how, quilting and sewing and all. I can see the Bible in it. Well, I wrote down a few of them. I figured I'd go over them real quick with you. Alright, the saying is, measure twice, cut once. The world says, measure once, cut twice. When sewing, the unused thread is sin in your life. The scissors is Jesus, and he cuts the sin away. Each seam is to be let's start that. Each seam is to put your life together in the right way. When you get Your project together is when you die, you have been complete through Jesus. So, I think that's pretty well. Cutting out your pieces is Jesus molding you to Him. Our pattern is like the Bible. It is laid out before us, and we wear it at birth. The color is what you pick. Black or white, gray, red, or blue, or whatever. Alright. Jesus said in Matthew 9:17, the same is with quilting. Alright, let's go check that out. Look, upside down. Can't read upside down, Sandy. Alright, well, Matthew 9. And 17. Neither do man put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out. The bottle perish, but they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. If you take old material and put it with new material, it's not going to be too long. The old material is going to be tearing up really easy and all. So you better stick with new on new. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about on new on old. Now, all the brown that you see is new. Okay? But now the other parts, you have new and old. Now, if you can tell where the rips are, like right there, part of that one is old and new. Let me go get me a pointer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we have a good pointer. Look at there, magnet pointer. This piece here is old. This piece here is new. Can you see how it comes apart right there? And that's what it's talking about. And it's the same thing with this one. This one is the new one, and this one is the old one. Okay? And I just wanted to make this type of quilt and all. I thought it was pretty when I saw it, and I still think it's pretty, but I knew that I couldn't give it away because I knew it would come apart, and it is coming apart. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm going to clean this table off, and we're going to get started on doing this pattern right here. And this is, I'm going to say, it is a dress shirt, because I'm not going to wear that around nowhere. I will wear it as a shirt. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we have 2 pattern pages here, or tissue paper with drawings on them. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go over them. Now, when you get them, they're all rough and wrinkly and everything. You could take an iron to them, then cut them out, and it will make it a whole lot more flatter. You won't have a crease in it like this one. See how the line's not? You can take and do that. No, Mama Cat, you're wet. No. You can get right here in your bed. Mama Cat is wet. I don't want her on my pattern. Not on my pattern. No. No, you cannot get on my pattern. Lay right there in your basket. Yes, no. Now. Not on my pattern now, Mama. Okay. I think I got her, I hope. There you go, Mama Cat. Okay. Now. You see these lines right here? Yeah, okay. Okay, now, you want to cut them out. This is where you're going to even up your material together, okay? Okay, here we go. I'll show you this. You have two pieces of material, and you have that in there like that. Okay, now let's just take this and we're just gonna whack it down. They're not even, but that's okay. So you have that one, which was supposed to be on the edge, but ain't. If you take this one and level it up with that one, and then sew it, then then it'll be just right on each piece that you do. Okay. Now, what we're going to do first is I've been waiting on my iron to get hot. So let's say my iron's probably hot. So let's iron this down. So we will have a flat piece to work with. So you just want to regularly take your iron and just iron it down so you don't have any wrinkles in it, just like you would a piece of material. Don't put no water or anything on it. You'll regret doing that. Just pull it. See how I'm pulling my material, my pattern? I'm just pulling it. And it's laying flatter. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give her a pull. There we go. Come on down this way. Give it a pull. Let's see if I can't scoot it over some. There we go. And then that way, get that dirt off of it. It'd be easier to cut out, and you have all your pieces the way they should be. Alright, let's see if I can't go right here and start getting the middle of it. I don't have that long of a cord. There we go. Let's see how much I messed up down here. None. Alright, we'll set this down. Oh, come on. Turn this around so I can get this side of it now. I think I'm going to take it across first and then go down with it. Do this side first. See this big old line right in here? Still there. Pull it, but not really hard. Alright, right here's one. We're going to give it a pull. Just iron it down. Make it flat. Okay, right here's one. Alright, right here's one. Let's scoot this down and we'll get the last little parts of it. Just give it just a tiny little pull. Not enough to rip it. You just want enough to stretch it out there the way it should be. So you can cut it down. You'll be able to see all your lines and everything. Alright. That right there don't want to go away on me for some reason. And I'm not putting no water or nothing on it. But it is out there. Okay. Now then. Whoa. Almost jerked my iron back off. Now let's set this one right here. Oh, where? I don't... Okay, let's stick it over there. You want to try to keep it flat so it don't wrinkle up on you either while you do the next one. Well, I have this down here upside down, but it's not going to hurt a thing. I'm going to start in the middle of this one this time, because if you've seen how that, I believe it would be a whole lot better with what I'm doing right now. I'm going to pull it. If it takes 2 videos to do this, I don't care. Pull, pull, pull. There we go. I know we'll get the rest of that in a little bit. See if we can't get this one out. There we go. Pull it. Not really hard. Just enough to iron it out. All we're looking for. Alright. Let's pull it up. Start down here. No! Mama cat, you're wet. Get off of there. Go. That's it. Sit in your basket. Alright. Now, let's turn this around. Okay. Let's get you a little bit closer so you can see the last little bit of it. You'll see how that right there is all folded right here. Alright, I'm going... No, Mama Cat. No. Alright. Mama Cat, no! Move! Get down! Oh, why are you doing that, Mama Cat? Okay, let's work on this one. So I'm going to level this out right in here. Now I'm going to pull pull it out of the way. Just give it a little pull. There we go. Now I'm coming back to get you. You'll see. That's flattened out. See there how it's flattened out? You can see we're right in here. You'll see where I did not get it, but right in here I did. You see? Alright. So, I'm going to continue this, and then we'll be back to cut it out. Okay, I have our page drawn out, laid out here. Now, if you look at right here at the very beginning, it shows you how to lay out the pieces that you've got. Now this is a different let's see, see what we got here. Pattern pieces may interlock more closely for smaller sizes. Okay. Layout illustrated or suitable for corresponding Miss or Mrs. Petite size. I'm trying to read it through the iPad, okay? Alright, so it wants us to lay it out this way, okay? And then we've got those pieces that's supposed to be laid out that way. Now, you want to make sure you've got enough of your material to start with. Let me show you something else too. Right here. Okay. You have right size, wrong size, interfacing, and lining. So some of these pieces should have a lining if it does. Doesn't always mean it. Okay. So, now then, we want to cut our pattern out first. So, we want to look and make sure that we get everything that we need on our pattern. Let's fold this bad baby back up. I just want to make sure that I showed you all that. Now, if you look, mine is way up here. See there, it's got 20, 18, 16, and 14. Now, there we go. Now, say for instance, I need a 20 in my shoulders, okay? So you cut that to a 20. But down in here, or down, let's go right in here, under your arm, and you need it smaller. So you needed a 18. Well, somewhere between here and here, you just go over from one line to the next line, and make it a general cut, not a general cut, a very little cut. And I ain't got no paper. Cut it. There we go. I found a piece. Alright, let me find me a pencil. Draw me 2 lines. Here, we'll do it so if I can see through this. We're going to go that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Alright, and you see how we got those? And say, for instance, I need to cut from this one to that one. So you don't want to go straight over there. You want to kind of curve up to that one. Okay? Then you want to go and curve up to your next one until you get to the one that you want. So you slowly do it. It's like a frog boiling in a pot. Okay? You gradually do it. Okay. Now, each one of our marks, we want to make sure we get. Like this one right here. This is our pleat line. So we want to make sure we get our pleat here and here and here and all the way down. This is our grain line. This is another pleat line. And it tells you which size right here to go by. Either 14, 16, 18, and 20. Okay? I'm trying to figure it out. These are reference points and reference points. So, I'm going to cut this out, and I will show you the pieces when I get done. Okay, I want to show right here, there is a line that goes all the way down in the middle of it. So to make it easier to cut this out, I've already started it. We're going to just go ahead and continue it on, and we're going to cut it out. So we can cut these down a whole lot more easier. Now, you do not have to use a rotary blade. You can use scissors. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to take this one back over there, and we're going to work on that one. Oh, well, so here's the one that's got the smaller ones. Let's switch it out here. We'll try to keep it just as level as I can. Now, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on that side, and I'm going to work so maybe you can see what I'm doing. And then you can cut it out yourself. Now, we have these pieces down here. I'm going to cut them off. And I'm going right on the line. And this right here will be the size 20 line. I want mine just a little bit bigger. And I wear an 18, so the 20 would be a whole lot more, just a little bit, not a whole lot more, but a little bit more bigger. Alright, now I have this one right here. We can cut it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here in this corner. Let's see. Be better to cut right here on, get to cut this out, to cut it out now. The bigger the piece you have, the easier it is to cut it. Okay? So we want to try to cut it down. Now, I don't know if you can see these two right here. Those two pieces right, those. I do not cut them out. I have found that if you want to cut them out, you can. There's no big deal in either way. I get these caught on things and all. And then I end up tearing my pattern. But I know what it is. And it's the same thing with this one down here at the bottom. I just cut it right on off. Okay? Now we can cut this piece off. And we're going to come right down here. Cut this one off. Now all I have to worry about is that one line. Alright, it's trying to gather on me. There we go. Now, we'll set this one aside. Alright, now let's cut this one out. Let's start right here. And they say don't go towards you, but if you feel secure in yourself, do it. But don't blame me if you get cut, though. 'Cause I just go for it. However I feel comfortable with doing it. Liz, I was going to get them pictures and put them on the front of this video, but they're not on there now. I don't know what happened to them. So now I don't have the pictures. I can't find them nowhere. I should have downloaded one of them, at least one. And somebody had sent me a picture of a bear, and I think it was Sandra or Sandy, and it's gone too. And I did see the bear. Alright, now we got one more line to go down. Okay. Alright, now we got this one. It's cut out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out the other pages, and then we'll be back. I have them all cut out, and these are all the little pieces that was in it. And I went ahead and cut all them out so I can show you that sometimes you get these little pieces and you don't need them. Okay? Because where we're going to put all these at on the dress, shirt, whatever. So each one of them has a number on it. Like that one's a 9. Put it down. This one has an 8. This one has an 8. This one has a 9. So we're going to put them where they're supposed to be. Now, if you look at the writing, it will show a 9, okay? And this one right here is a 9. This one's an 8. Just look at the way the writing is, and it'll show you. Alright, this one's an 8. So we're going to put all of them together. Now, this 7, it will tell you... Miss B, size B, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So we are going to need this one because it covers all the sizes. So we're going to put this down here. Now this one right here is Mrs. size B, and it has the same ones. And this is the tie. Okay? Alright, so we're going to need it. So we'll put that one and that one together because we know we're going to need them. So out of these two, which one are we going to need? So let's just look on it. This is Mrs. size 18. Okay. And then this one right here is Mrs. size 20. There we go. Get a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need these. So we're going to take these and we're going to put them down here. Because I'm going to make it a size 20. Even though it is bigger than what I want. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to put these to the side. It looks like every last one of these is the same size. The same thing. Doesn't it? Wish I could get them together here. See what they look like. They are all the same. Pretty well much. Almost. They're almost all the same, but they're not. Alright. Let's make sure that... Oh, look at this one. This one here's a size 20. That's the size I'm working on. This is a size 14. So maybe I'm wrong on what we needed here. Wouldn't surprise me. I told you I'm not all that great at it. Alright, this one here's a size 20. That's what I want. So we'll get that one. This is size 14. Let's go by sizes, people. Let's not go by the number on there like I thought. Okay, we can get rid of all these and we're just down to the 2 now. That makes it even better. Okay. See, I'm learning too. Especially on this one. Okay. Now, we have these right here. Let me set these over here. Let's look at our other ones that we got. Come on, lay out there. Now, you can iron them like this too. If you get a pattern and you want to iron it, go ahead and iron it. Just be careful and don't tear it. And if you do tear it, use Scotch tape. But when you go to iron the Scotch tape, now it's going to melt. I'll let you know that. Alright, now, let's see if we turn this around. Alright, 2 length, cut along dotted line. So, from what I understand here, if you want this right here, shorter, you cut short. Then you cut along the dotted line. Alright. To shorten on this line. So if you want it shorter, you cut that one. And that would make the shirt. It would make from right here up. Okay, it won't put that on there. Alright, let's see. Then we have our dots here. We want to cut our dots out. Now, that means I gotta remember. Alright. Alright, come on out of there. When you have your buttonholes and stuff like that, your button stuff, you should get you one of these right here with it. It's a thing to cut holes. So we want to cut a hole right here. Then that way, when we go to do it, we can put our mark right there on that one. Alright, let's see what this says. Right here. Miss size B, and it gives you all the measurements. To lengthen, cut along dotted line. So if you want to make it longer, cut it along this line and add to it. If you want to make it shorter, then fold this line. Let's see if I can do it. Let me get this out of my hand. Fold this one right here from line to line, like that. And lay it down here. Then we're going to fold this one back up to the line. Now you could put a piece of tape there or take a needle. Get it in here. There we go. Put a needle in it, and then that made it shorter. Okay? Alright. So, now then, I'm going to leave it like that because I want it at 20. So I'm going to put this one up here. And let's grab another one and take a look at it. Let's see what we got to do with it. This right here has the same same thing. Miss a size B. Miss a size B. It has all the thing. And it's the same thing. If you want it shorter, cut it right there. Or fold it right there. Then you have your darts right here. Okay. So we're going to do that. See if I can't do that again. Be careful and don't tear it. This is your grain line. These are your lines of where you're going to line all your fabric up. These right here is to line your fabric up. Alright, let's see. We can put that one over there. Nope. I hope I'm doing it right. Because there's 4 of these bad babies. One for your right and one for your left, and I don't understand that. But we're going to look at it. We're going to look at this better. See, this is part 5 here. This is 5. This is 2. This is 1. So, and this one right here is 3. Alright, let's get back to this one right here. Let's see what we need to do. We need to put our mark here. Right here. There's a hole there. Alright, anything else? And it's the same with this one right here. If you want to make it shorter, then you can. But I'm going to make it the full thing. Because if it is not the size that I want, then I can change it. Okay? Alright, so we have this one. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. That's why I'm making it so big. And hopefully, I can do it pretty good. Because I'm in the learning stages too. Alright, let's chop our little hole in there. This one's number 3. So, Can't get all that dirt out of there. So now I've got that one done too. Now we've got this one right here. And we have 4 of those holes. So I want 20. 20 is right here. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to put it on 20. Okay? Now, I think I've got all of them done. Oh, we have one right here. And I'm not for sure about that one. What about that one, Mom?
Where's your package?
You want to see my package? She's looking. Alright, you're looking for the
Piece 3.
really what we look for right here. Notches and circles for matching pattern pieces. So you have a big one and a little one, and it's to notches and circles for matching pattern pieces. So that's to match one of your pattern pieces. So let's just give it a hole as well. Any of these have one that I missed?
Right here.
No, I got it.
You got that hole.
Yeah, I got that.
But that's
Right here.
probably the one
Right
you
here.
mentioned.
And I want 20. Okay, now, how about on that one? Anything on that? I don't see no dots on it.
You got that one.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one. Okay, now let's check them out and see which ones we need. Because which one we need. They all got the same, don't they? This is the back. This is the front. This is a side front and side back. So we have to have all 4 pieces. So read them and then you'll see what we need, what you need. Alright, so now that we know all that, I'm going to try to get me out some material here and we're going to lay it out the best we can. Alright, I've got about this piece right here. You can read on it, Mrs. Petite, fold full amount. So this one right here, this is your grid line. And so I think this right here is where it goes. Let's see. Where would it go from? Alright, Mama Cat, I hear you. This is the front. So it has to go somewhere. It has to. Oh, to the dawn. Look there. See? I figured it out. Yep. We're going to have that. Alright. So let me try to lay me out some material. Alright. At the party, I had a great time. And my Aunt Mildred gave me the 10 boxes. And I'm putting my little Debbie cakes in there. And believe it or not, I don't eat these very often. Not very often at all. So it's a good thing that I can put them in here, so because they last longer. But they're not healthy for you. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to this. Let's get one pattern out, and we're going to look over it. Okay. And see what we need to do with it. Now this is your grain line. Right here. Now you can either go this way with it. Or this way with it if you've got it big enough. Okay. But you cannot go this way with it. Okay. Because you'll have way too much bias. Okay. Alright. Now let's look over my pattern. It says cut 2. I have two pieces here folded. So we have that taken care of. Alright. Now, this right here, cut 2. This is the third one. Now you can go by 1, 2, and 3 if you want. This is 5. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with number 1. Because we got 1 here. Okay? We'll start with number 1. So I'm going to lay number 1 out, but I don't rip it up and have to do some surgery to it. Alright, now, see, I have it going with the grain line going down. Okay? So I'm happy with it here. Alright, let's see. 14. This is petite side. This is center fold. That's after we get it cut. Then 2 length cut along dotted line right there. I'm not for sure about this cut to length on dotted line. So let me find my paperwork and we're going to find out what that means. Get her open here. Alright. Now then. Alright, see here on this one right here, the way they got all these little notches and stuff. I think that's a little bit overkill. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to show you how to do these notches that I think is a little bit better. To me anyway. Because if you cut a notch in it, then it's like, if I cut a notch in it here, then I'm going to want to sew it way over here because I'm going to avoid that. So then I'm going to go sew it down like this, and then I'm going to go around it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not comfortable with that. So I don't do it that way. Alright. I do not see. Let's see if we got it on the other side. And I am looking for C cutting layout. Nope. Center fold line. 2 length. Okay. Is it going to give it to you? Posting. So that's where your tie goes. 2 shorten fold on this line, okay? This is your fold line. That's not where your tie goes. So let's see where your tie goes. Your tie must not go on this one. But it has to go somewhere in here. So where does your tie go? Alright, we'll find it as we go. So it goes in between 2 things. Alright. Alright, we have that one laid out like that. Alright, now. Let's lay that out. Now, if we go back, let's go back. This is where we need to do this at. All of these are here pieces. We need to put them on there. Okay? So we have this one out this far. So, let's get our little pieces, which are these pieces here. Okay, and we can put these on. Now we got us a fold line here. Does it say cut on fold or anything? That's the first thing you want to look for. Nope, I do not see cut on fold. Okay, this is the front facing. This is number 6. This is number 9. So we got 7. Here's number 4. So let's go with the closest numbers together. So here's number 4, and it says to cut 2. And this is our grain line. So we want to go this way. Okay? And it doesn't hurt a bit to lay them all out. Now this one right here is our grain line too. So let's see if we can't model this one in there with it. And it says to cut 2. So we're doing good on that. So we can put that one right here. Now, we can also take it and turn it around this way. As long as we have it on our grain line, it doesn't matter. So we fold it this way, right along the side right there, right down in there. We want to leave us a space right in here. And make sure we got space down in here. So we're doing pretty good right here. Okay? Because either way it goes, you're going to have the same, you're going to have the mirror image. Still put this one out here. See if we can't put it down further. And see if we can't put one more of these on here. Now these right here do not have no grain line whatsoever. So, alright, we do have one piece right here. And let's see if I can get the focus. There it goes. It says center back, cut on fold. So we need to move this one around. So let me get you over here. We'll give you a prop. And we're going to redo that one. Even if we can't get another one in here, we've got to put that one on a fold. See, I make mistakes. I make lots of mistakes. I'm a mistake person. So we need to play with this one. We'll put it right like that. We'll put this one over here and we'll put it on another one. And we'll cut this one right here on a fold. And it just says cut 1. So, we're going to reposition this one and do it again. Alright, I just wanted to show you that I made a boo-boo. I'm still learning this too, but we're going on with it. It really doesn't matter as long as you get it in there. And you want to make sure you leave your some space right in here. So if we can't get us another one in here. Nope. Let's see if we can get this away. It has, yep, right here is a grain line. So we have to go with a grain line on this one. So we can sit it right like that. Okay, I can go down a little bit. And I'm right on a grain line. Scoot this one over. And then I got all that. So I just got this one. And it has a grain line. It goes this way. So see, we can't put it here. So we only got this one little piece left. So we'll put that back over here on the sewing machine. Now with all this right here, we can go ahead and pin it down and cut it out. Let's get started on that. There you go.
When I think of where I came from and how Jesus brought me out of a life of sin and sorrow, lost in sin without a doubt, with all my heart. Love he gave to me when the precious end of Jesus reached way down and then.
Okay, I want to show you another way you can do this too if you want to. I don't like doing it because I mess up on it. I mean, that's just me. You can put weights on it and be able to cut it out. But I always mess up on them. So I don't never use weights. There is people that can just whiz right through it and have no problem. But I do have problems with it. And there's another thing that you can do too. All right, let me pin this one down. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay. say for instance you got one of these little wheels like this. Some of them has little sticky things on it, you know, little prongy things that sticks out of it. You get you some carbon paper, okay? So you take your carbon paper and you lay it down, lay your pattern down, and then you take it and you go around the outside of it. Now this one that I have, okay, put it aside. This one that I have, you put it down, make sure I get it right, that ring. And this right here, go right around what you want, like this, okay? Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera. Let me grab you. And we're going to take us a flight. I don't know if you can see it on camera where I hit it. Let's see. Let me move it. Right here is a line. Let me see if I can't. This is kind of hard to do here. Alright. I started right here by my finger. Can you see where the white is right there? And right through there. I'm having a right in here. Then it goes on up and around. Now stopped right here. So you can see it right here, and it does kind of, it marks it really good, better than I thought. I wish you could see it better, but it does. It marks it better. I mean, it marks it really good. But, and then there's another way that you can do it. If you have to, get you a piece of chalk. And then outline it with chalk. Then cut it out that way, if you want to. But, not me. I'm going to put that bad baby. And I'm going to pin it down and give her a cut down. So I got 2 more pieces I need to do. Alright, now we can start cutting everything out now. Now, you can use scissors, if I can find mine, and I'm pretty sure I own a good pair. And I'm going to start down here at this bottom so I can cut it off the bolt. And I think we need to go back and see how many yards you actually need to make a dress, to make this dress. Now, these kind of patterns, I'm not going to draw out and send to you. I'm sorry, this is too much work for that. If I could, I would. But there's too much. See, this right here won't have the yardage I need. Let's find the book to it, make the package to it. Alright, the package to it, you'll find the yardage on it. So where is the yardage? There's your romper. Alright, it gives you right here 44 or 45 inch, and that's going this way. This way here. Okay? And then you've got a 58 and 60, and that's going the same way. It'll say you need like 2 7/8 yards for a romper. Okay? And for a size 20, I need 3 3/8 yards. See? So, that right there will give you some kind of something to go by there. Okay, let's see. Let's get this right here. And we got it cut down. So now we're going to cut everything else out. You know what I didn't see in this thing? Pockets. Got no pockets here. Oh. I might be able to get an inch or something out of that. So, let's see what I can do about cutting this one up. See, what am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Stop right here. Now, I have washable markers. Okay. So, I'm going to get me a piece of test cloth. And with this right here, you got white and black. But you mainly want to make sure that it hits the black. See how it hits the white, but it don't really hit the black. So this right here is not going to be a good marker. So you find you a good marker that will work. Now this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it right there. Not beside the red, but in the black. See what I'm talking about? Alright, now. You have these kind of pencils. Okay? And you most definitely can see them in the black. And, well, you can't see it in there like that. But you can see it in the black right here. I marked it from right here. And it's going on down in the white. Alright. So, these will wash out. So, while you got your pattern, after you get it cut out, you can take this one and go like this on it. There you go. Then just turn it over. Or you could take it off and put it on there. Now this is another thing you can do if you want to. Just take and do just a small, very teeny tiny snip. You know what? These over here probably better. What if that'll cut them? Let's just see. No. Let's see if these will. It's a small, tiny cut. That's all you need to do. And I'm still not getting a cut. There we go. Just a teeny tiny little cut. You'll see that little bitty mark there. Let's get you over there. You don't find you. There it is. See there where I nicked it? Alright. Now then, your little bitty tiny holes that you got. Now you want to make sure you mark them too. So you just take your marker and go like this. Make sure it's washable on this, because you're going to want to Make sure it's washable. Now if you use a lighter one, use like a marker for it to sink through to the other end. Now, if you still got it on, let me finish cutting this out. And that way I can show you how to do it on the other side. So let me get this around here so I can get to it and cut it.
I can face tomorrow because he lives. All fear is gone because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. And then one day we'll cross that river, we'll fight life's fight, no war with pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights of my city, and I'll know.
Alright. Now then, your little marks. Let's take a pin. We're going to stick it right down through there. We're going to turn it over. And right here's where we need to put our little mark at. Right there. Just draw you a mark right there. Okay. Let's turn it over. And it went down the side of it. Yay! Okay. Then I got this one. And we'll mark it. Okay. So. Okay, let's go back. We'll make it darker. Okay, now there's one. Where's the other one at? Okay. Right here. Right here. And right here. I'll see that right there pretty good. That one and that one. Alright. Now then. So, where is, get a little scissors out here. And we can go like this right here. And just do a little snip. And really, you don't need to put too much of a snip in there. Just enough to mark it. But I'm going to tell you now, I don't do this. I do not do it. I just put them together. Alright, so I'm going to take the pins out of this one. I am done with it. I got that marked. Alright, here's another thing we need to mark. Excuse me. Is our lines from here all the way down and right in here. Okay? So, let's see what I do with that. There it is. Take you around that round thing. Let's go right over top of it. You got your line there. Then you just draw it right out. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Now we've got it one going down that way. Let's get this lean back up here. And we got it right down to here. So let's get this right here. 20, number 20 is what we want. And we're going to go down. Like that. Lay that aside. Get us out a ruler. Right there. Itch, itch. Find a mark right there. It is. And we have it from there. Right there is the end of it. Then right to there. Now we can mark it all the way down. Okay, got that one marked. What else do we have here that we need to look at? We have one here. This is the guideline. Center front. That only goes to right there. This one right here I'm not too familiar with. I don't know. Right in the middle of the pattern. But it does show that they have one on this one right here. And this one is the front, ain't it? Yes, this is the front. Alright, so let's mark that one. So, lay it out. And there's that. Get a ruler. And it goes from right here up to that dot. Okay, now we have that marked. Any more marks we got to worry about? I don't see any. I don't see anything we have to worry about now. Okay. I don't see anything else. Alright, so we're going to lay that aside. We're going to turn this one over. Don't you go off. Alright. That out that way. And we'll turn our pattern over on back. So we have it the same identical way as this one is. Okay. Now, all the marks that we put on that side, we got to put on this side. So like our little hole right here, that we already marked, but we have a line that goes from here to here. So we're going to mark our line. Goes down. We draw our line. Just our hair going into a lot of detail. Alright. Now then, let me turn this around. So I can get to the side I need to get to. Back out. It seems like a lot of work, but believe you me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Alright. Now then. I got that one. Now I want to get this one. Line my pattern up. And 20 is right here. And we'll make sure I get 20. All the way down. There's that one. And it goes to right there. Sure got it. Alright, now I have them marked on both sides. Make sure I got everything. I think I do. Alright, so we're going to put this pattern aside. And we're going to put this pattern aside. We done got it. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and do your darts right here. This one, and then this one right here, it's in the middle. You can go ahead and do them if you want to. So, I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the rest of them. Now, these right here, none of these have any special marks we got to worry about. It's not a cut on fold or anything. It's just regular cutting out. Alright, so I'm going to cut these out and then we'll be back.
I will